in the protein synthesis process, there are 3 steps are involved. Means in your body, when any one protein when synthesized, at that time what happen? This process is formation of protein process is carried out in 3 steps. First step is a transcription, second is a translation, and third step is a translocation. During 3 steps, after completion of these 3 steps, then one protein is formed. How this protein formation is carried out? So we studied about the first point, that is the transcription. What is the transcription? Before that, in the last lecture or in last standard, you studied about the genes, DNA, nucleus, cytoplasm of the cell. So this protein synthesis process is carried out in the nucleus of the cell. You know, nucleus is present in the every cell of living organism. So inside this nucleus, what happened in this transcription process? Firstly, from the DNA, mRNA strand is formed, which is very temporary form for the protein synthesis. So we studied about detail in this first process. So what happened? You know, there are 4 nitrogenous bases. Which type of nitrogenous bases? Adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine. These are the 4 nitrogenous bases which are present on the DNA strand and also on mRNA strand. In this nucleus of the cell, what happened? The mRNA strand is complementary strand. This complementary strand how formed? For this, the one strand of DNA is used. You know, DNA is double helical structure. You studied about the structure of DNA. Means there are 2 stranded of this DNA. From this 2 strand, only one strand is used in this transcription process. Why it is used? It is used for the formation of this complementary strand from the mRNA. What happened? You know, on this DNA structure, there are all these nitrogenous bases are sequentially arranged. From these 2 strands, only one strand is used, and on this one strand, the different nucleotides are arranged. With the help of these nucleotides, according to their nitrogenous bases, you know, this pairing of nitrogenous bases, adenine to thymine, guanine to cytosine. According to these bases, pairing of nitrogenous bases are carried out in this mRNA. This is the complementary strand of mRNA. Means what happened here? The information of this DNA, this is the single strand of DNA. According to information of this nitrogenous bases, the complementary nitrogenous bases are formed on this mRNA strand. This all process is carried out in the nucleus of the cell. This is nucleus of the cell. In this nucleus, this DNA is present. From this DNA, only single strand is used to form the complementary mRNA. So, on this mRNA, what happened? There are formation of complementary nitrogenous bases, and these bases are pairing with DNA strand. Then what happened? Firstly, in this nucleus of the cell, one DNA strand is used. मग या स्ट्रँड वरती काय होतं? DNA ची इन्फॉर्मेशन होती. How this information is stored? In the form of codes. There is a secret codes are present, आणि मग त्या कोड्सला काय केलं जातं? या नायट्रोजनस बेसिसला पॅरिंग नायट्रोजनस बेसिस तयार केले जातात. जसं तुम्ही एखादं झेरॉक्स काढता, जे पेज असेल त्याचं ॲज इट इज तुम्हाला झेरॉक्स कॉपी मिळते. त्या पद्धतीने इथं काय केलं जातं? याच्यावरती जे काही नायट्रोजनस बेसिस आहेत त्याला कॉम्प्लिमेंटरी असणारे याच्यावरती तयार केले जातात. म्हणजे यांचं झेरॉक्स काढून ही माहिती पुढे ढकलली जाते. मग ही माहिती का गरजेची? बिकॉज ऑफ प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस. त्यापासून आणि प्रोटीन तयार करण्यासाठी. मग या mRNAला काय मिळालं? DNA ची माहिती मिळाली. कशाच्या स्वरूपात? कोड्सच्या स्वरूपात. दिस ऑल प्रोसेसेस happen into the nucleus of the cell. So this process is called as transcription. ट्रान्सक्रिप्शन. इन द मराठी ट्रान्सक्रिप्शन म्हणजे प्रतिलेखन. प्रति म्हणजे दुसरी प्रत तयार करणे किंवा आहे तसं, जसं तुम्ही कॉपी करणं म्हणतात, आहे तसं लिहून काढणं. मग काय झालं, डीएनए स्ट्रँडवरच्या ज्या काही नायट्रोजिनस बेसेस आहेत त्याचं काय केलं गेलं, ट्रान्सक्रिप्शन केलं गेलं. सो इन दिस ट्रान्सक्रिप्शन प्रोसेस व्हॉट हॅपन, डीएनए फ्रॉम डीएनए mRNA strand is formed with the help of complementary this nitrogenous bases. This strand is temporary. This mRNA strand is not permanent. It is temporary only to collect the information about this nitrogenous bases. So this complementary mRNA strand, which is complementary to DNA strand, is then comes in the cell cytoplasm of the cell. Suppose this is the cell, this is the nucleus. From this nucleus, this mRNA strand is coming out in the cytoplasm. Then what happened in the cytoplasm? In the cytoplasm, when this complementary strand mRNA is come, they with codes. What is the codes? You know, you put the secret codes for locking for the your mobile phones. Like there is a password or codes for the different amino acids. This group of amino acids nothing but the proteins. So these codes are called as codons. So what is the codon? In your examination, then maybe they ask the one question, define the codon or also triplet codon. Codon means codes or passwords. So there is a one specific word which is known as triplet codon. Tri means, triplet means 3. So you can define it as the group of 3 nucleotides. You know what are the nucleotides? So there is a group of 3 nucleotides which consists the code for each amino acids. There is a 20 amino acids are present in your body, and for this each amino acids there is a specific codes. These 3 nucleotides consist code for each amino acid, and these 3 nucleotides are called as triplet codon. This triplet means 3. There is a group of 3 codons, therefore it is known as triplet codons. They are key for this locking the amino acids or formation of amino acids. So it is known as triplet codon. And we are very proud about this triplet codon because in 1968, Dr. Harigovind Khurana, which is the Indian origin scientist, has been awarded by the Nobel Prize for discovery of triplet codon for 20 amino acids. Means this Dr. Harigovind Khurana discovered the triplet codon of every amino acids, and therefore he has been awarded by the Nobel Prize in 1968. So this is the triplet codon which are coming from the from the DNA strand with the help of mRNA in the cytoplasm. Then what happens when it comes into the cytoplasm? Who comes? mRNA comes with codes for amino acid, that is the triplet codons. Means triplet codons are carried by the mRNA in the cytoplasm. Why? Because of formation of protein synthesis or formation of amino acids. When they come with codon, at that time what happens? There is a tRNA is very important. You know there are 3 types of RNA: mRNA, tRNA, rRNA. In the first transcription process, mRNA is very important. Means it is the messenger RNA. It carried out the message of this codes for the amino acids. Then here in second translation, what is the meaning of translation? आपण मराठीमध्ये त्याला भाषांतर म्हणतो. मग इथं कशाचं भाषांतर करायचंय? जे काही करून वाहून आणलेले ट्रिपलेट कोडॉन्स आहेत त्याचे आपल्याला काय करायचे आता कॉम्प्लिमेंटरी अँटीकोडॉन्स बनवायचे, आणि त्याचं काम कोण करतं? tRNA. tRNA is very important in this translation process. What happened here in the tRNA? You know the codons on this mRNA. It comes from the Transcription process from the nucleus of the cell. Here what happened? On this mRNA there are codes, or we call it as triplet codons are present. For this triplet codons, complementary codons are carried out by the tRNA. This is the structure of tRNA, and on this tRNA there are complementary nitrogenous bases are present for this sequence on mRNA. This is known as anticodon. Codon against anticodon. So these anticodons are present on this tRNA. So here from the mRNA codons are present, these triplet codons are there, and for this triplet codons anticodons are transferred by this tRNA. So this process is known as translation process in the protein synthesis. So we studied about the first process, transcription, in the second process, translation. Now we studied about the third process, that is the translocation. You know, location means ठिकाण, जागा, place. Here translocation means there is a place is a change, and in this process the rRNA is very important. What is the rRNA? rRNA is the ribosomal RNA, means with the help of ribosomes. So when you observe in this figure, here this is the ribosomes. What happened in this process? You know, this is the mRNA this time. On this mRNA, codons are present, and for these codons, anticodons are carried out by this tRNA. So this tRNA carried out the anticodons for these codons which are present on the mRNA, and all this process energy is produced and supplied by this ribosome. So this mRNA is, this RNA is known as ribosomal RNA, or it is also known as rRNA. So when this amino acids or protein are produced, then what happens? The group of amino acids is actually known as proteins. Therefore, we call it as complex protein. All these proteins, suppose this is the one group of protein. Now the ribosomes are keep moving from one end of mRNA to the other end of mRNA. At that time, what happened? All these are bonded together with the help of peptide bonds. These peptide bonds are very important, and therefore the group of amino acids are attached to each other. Then next, what happened? When this tRNA carried out anticodon to this codon, then this ribosomes move towards the next codon. Again, this ribosomes move to the next codon. Means moving of ribosomes from one end of mRNA to the other end of mRNA by distance of one triplet codon. किती पुढे जातात ते असं आहे का डायरेक्ट इथून चला 9 कोडॉननी पुढे जाणार, तर only distance by one triplet codon. This first triplet codon, then second, the move like this ribosome. So this process of movement of ribosomes from one end of mRNA to the other end of mRNA, this process is called as translocation process. Then lastly, what happened? This translocation of different group of amino acids, one complex protein is formed. There are 20 amino acids are present in living body, and this group of amino acids is known as complex protein. We studied about the detailed process of formation of protein synthesis. This protein synthesis form a three step. First is a transcription, translation and translocation. So from DNA, different information is carried out with the help of mRNA. Then in translocation, what happened? This in the cytoplasm of the nucleus, mRNA carried out codes for amino acids. With the help of these codes, the triplet, it is known as triplet codon. To this, for this triplet codon, tRNA carried out anticodon. With the help of anticodon and ribosomal RNA, there is a group of amino acids are formed, and this group of amino acid is known as complex protein. This structure is very complicated, or there are different amino acids are attached to each other. Therefore, it is known as complex protein. Now, there is one last point, that is the function of proteins. Why these complex proteins are important in our body? Because these proteins control the various functions of our body, and also it is very important in the appearance of the living organism. Means when you can write the function of complex protein. These proteins control the various functions in the body of living organism and also their appearance too. So this is about the protein synthesis in the living organism.